Yeah, hello everybody. This is your girl Nana here on Kukustv. So you're welcome back to my channel again. So it's another day with another vlog. Hooray! I'm so excited anytime I'm talking to you guys. So today I'm going to share something personal with you on what you need to know before you start a weight loss journey. So I hope you guys are good anyway. So um 2012 I started to have this consciousness of losing weight, although it's a bit funny because I am from a family that I think we all have this kind of like plus size people, but unfortunately for us we have a very good shape, which is the hogla shape, which is the H shape, the one that comes with this and that. So it was so amazing. It was rather unfortunate that some of my cousins and my aunties and my sisters believe that this is how they are, so they can't lose weight, but I believe that I can. So fast forward 2012, I decided to lose weight. So there was this weight loss management class that I joined. In fact, I had a free scholarship to join, of which it was a good thing for me. So when I started, it was a very mild exercise that you do, and you do more of aerobics. But what I think helped me the most to lose weight was the 1 month on fruits diet that I went through, because by then I was weighing 110 as at 2012. So within a month, I experienced a weight loss in my journey, and I felt like it was something very good that I continued, but unfortunately I couldn't continue because I had to move from one location to the other. So I moved, and it became a very difficult thing for me to continue the weight loss, because somebody who's like weighing 110 and now I'm weighing 97. So it was a big blow for me, and I was so excited. But the problem was how to be able to continue this exercise and dieting. That's the problem. So today I'm going to share with you some of the things that you have to know before you even start the weight loss journey itself. You understand? So the first thing that I would like you to know is the consciousness of gaining it back. So if you're starting a weight loss journey, you have to have this consciousness of gaining it back. And that really sucks, because you kind of like, when you lose the weight, and then this is a transition in your life. But first of all, let me put this disclaimer: I'm not a nutrition, I'm not a trainer, I'm not anything of that sort. So please don't come on me. I'm just sharing what I think you need to do before we start a weight loss journey. All right. So the consciousness of gaining your weight back is the problem, because it's really crazy. Because this is a situation where like you're going to eat something, and then you like, okay, so let me see the fat content in this thing, and then see how best I can divide it, and then the calorie calculation is so crazy. So have to have this consciousness of really kind of like checking every nutritional fact in anything that you do, or what is very crazy. So you have to bear in mind before you even start the journey, right? So the second thing that I also want you to know is the hormonal changes, right? So October, I decided to go back to this weight loss journey again. But one thing that I realized is that you will have a hormonal changes. You Most of the times it's your menstruation. You have this menstruational changes, because if you have to probably have your menstruation on the third of maybe this month, when you start the journey, because you're going to skip a lot of nutritional facts in your diet, so it's going to affect your hormonal changes and all that. Like, you have to be very conscious about it, right? So the first thing that I would like you guys to know is that before you start the journey, you know your body type. We have the hogla type, or the hogla shape, which is the eight shape, and then we have the ruler, which is the straight, and then we have the spoon, which is the straight, and then this side, and then we have the cone, which is the apple. So with this one, you have this, and then you have that. Those that have big tummy, but fortunately or unfortunately for me, I found myself to be in the hogla, which I have this shape. You understand? So sometimes it's very difficult for you to, because you have a big butt, you have a tie, and then you have a small waist, that sometimes when I sleep I find it difficult for my back to get to the floor, so I have to sleep either sideways. So you have that consciousness of always trying to get fit to suit your body type, because the moment like you gain the weight, then you feel like, okay, your body type is changing because they don't see your figure really well. And I have a bit bigger arm, so I have to work at it frequently. Yeah, so before before you start the weight journey, you have to know your body type and then know what you have to go for, the type of training, and then the type of exercises that you have to do, which is very important. And then the fourth thing that I will want you to know is, I have realized that to lose weight is a routine. You have to get a routine. You need a lifestyle. You have to pick up a lifestyle that will be very good for you. So something that like you can continue for the rest of your life. Not something that you can say, "Oh, I want to lose like 10 pounds in a month," and you stop eating everything, and maybe you go on a water diet, or you go on a green tea diet, or you go on a vegetable diet. To me, I don't advise it this way. I prefer, it's better you continue with your anything that you eat, but you have this consciousness of reducing the content that you eat. You understand? So like for instance, okay, if I wake up early in the morning, I like green tea a lot, hot green tea in the morning, so I'll go for my green tea. If I don't have the green tea, I rather prefer to go for a coffee, a hot coffee. So you put the coffee in the hot water and let it boil for a while, then you can sip. So like this early morning, and it will really energize you, and then you continue the day. And you also have to inculcate something like fruits into your body. So I like to take my banana because it's really good, and then I take it. If you have banana or apple, then you can take it, which is very good, because those vegetables don't have it might have some fiber but not much calorie in it. And also, personally prefer, if I will eat a day, then I would prefer to eat early in the morning. I will eat my lunch like 10 o'clock in the morning, so that if I go to school, you sit for a very long time and then you'll be that very active. So I prefer to eat my lunch in the morning, like 10 o'clock, or by 12 o'clock, I've had my lunch. And that is for the day, so that when you go into school, you can take a walk, and then you can do a bit of a little bit of activities that you can bend that, instead of like taking it like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, and then you might fall asleep as early as you can. Or better still, you can choose to go to this is cereal, so you can also choose to have a cereal in this, you are good with it. And also, one thing that I also advise you do is try to look for something that is very small to control your portion size. So in order to control your portion size, you can look for something like this is a small plate. So when you're eating, you can divide the plate into two, and then have a portion of your rice, and then have a portion of your chicken or your fish, and then maybe a lot of vegetable, which is very good, because portion control is very important. I advise you eat anything you want to eat, anything that your body feels like eating, you choose to eat, you have to eat it. But the most important thing is you eat in portion, because when you're losing weight, you have to get rid of a lot of fatty food, and then get rid of much carbohydrates, of which is impossible to get rid of fatty food and high carbohydrated food in Ghana, because anything we eat is all about food. And then the choice of the snack that you take is also important. I think I will advise you go with king cracker, because it has a low calorie in it. It has as low cholesterol as 4.6 grams, sorry, and then a 16 gram of fat in it, of which is very good. You do that. And instead of like taking something like this is a cookie, and then the chip chocolate cookie, and then it has a higher bunch of fat in it, so I prefer it has a total fat of 65 grams of fat in it. So I think, and then the cholesterol of 300 mg of which is really, massive. So instead of taking this one, I think it's better you take this one. And then sometimes instead of taking maybe high cholesterol milk, it's better you take the skim one that has low cholesterol in it. And then also avoid, I am very allergic to things that contain a whole lot of sugar in it, so I advise you go in for something more of water for your day than maybe the coke and then the malt and the fanta and all those things, because I think they contain a higher sugar level, which is very bad for you. So it's better you go for that, you go for water instead of the coke or the fanta or the malt. Okay, because they contain a higher amount of sugar. So if anybody who's close to me knows that I like to take my bottle around with me, and this is a bottle I carry to school every day, and it is 1000 ml, has 1000 ml. So I take possibly one or two a day. So this is the bigger um gallon that I have here, and this is 8,000 ml. This contains 8,000 ml water that I take within 2 days, and this is four of this. So if I take two of this, that means I am taking 2,000 ml water a day, of which I think is approximately close to the 8 glass of water we have to take every day. And the next thing that I want you to know is that don't eat what your body feels like eating. You can eat what your body feels like eating, but the most important thing is you eat in moderate and in portion. Or maybe you go on a low carbohydrate diet and a low fat diet, but you choose one particular day that you can eat anything that you want to eat, okay, depending on how you lose your weight. If I am losing weight, my weight loss starts from my neck. If I'm losing, if I see that I've lost weight, it starts from my neck will be kind of like looking very small and my head will be on. That is how I lose weight, where I lose weight fast around my body. So you have to also know where you lose weight fast around your body, and then you work towards the other parts that you really want to lose the weight from. So in all, I think it would better you consider losing weight as a lifestyle and not something that you can say, okay, I want to lose weight in a month or maybe two. I want to lose like 5 pounds or 10 pounds or whatever in a month or two. So it is better you know what you want, your body type, how your body reacts to the condition that you set for yourself, and then consider it to be a lifestyle. I don't mind losing weight in 5 years, like losing possibly 20 pounds in 5 years. I don't care. Or even a year, you can lose like 10 pounds in a year, and that's very good because it is your lifestyle and you have this consciousness, than you trying to lose weight within a month, and then at the end of the month or the following month you gain it back. There's no need for that. So I advise you go with a lifestyle, and then do more of water. I drink a lot of water because I don't really like taking those drinks and all those sugary stuff. So I don't know, it makes me so weak when I take something that contains a lot of sugar like Coke, Fanta, and all those things. It makes me dizzy and weak. Even cakes, when I take cake, it made me dizzy and weak. So I rather go for water, and advise water is the most important thing that you have to do or inculcate a habit of drinking water if you want to lose weight. So use this as the basics or the fundamentals before you even start a weight loss journey. Consider it to be your lifestyle, and then work towards it, and have this consciousness of losing the weight, because weight loss starts with your mind and not any other thing. It is important to exercise. So exercise is also important. So what I do every day is I do my green tea or my coffee every morning, and then I skip 100 to 150 a day, and then I do my stomach exercise, and I'm good to go. I take my green tea or my coffee. If I have a fruit, I take. If I have rice and chicken, I do it early as 10 or 12 in the morning before I go to school, because I will want to do my exercise or work or walk or do anything that will help me to, lose weight. So this is a little thing that I wanted to share with you, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So until we meet again same time, it's your girl Nanika Active, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you like this video, give this video a very big thumbs up, like and share for somebody to get to know, and follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook as Kukustv. So until we meet again, it's a bye. See ya.